My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
I don't want to keep on repeating those words. Right next to it, Prince Harry's charity Centre Bally has thanked the Sussex's army of social media supporters for helping to raise funds. I'm not gonna click on it because I already grabbed the link, so I will post this on my community board once I finish recording. Okay, so you guys could read that. Prince Harry thanked controversial Sussex squad for boost to his Centre Bally. Armies of social media followers have previously been in spotlight after some members indulged in online abuse of Duke's critic. Alright, so for some of you who are not aware, I have another channel that I just created. I think right now I have like maybe three, at least four videos. One of them is split into two. I started editing it before I went on vacation, and I put it out, and then the second part when I come back from vacation, finish the editing and put it out. So it added up to be 4 or 5 videos. It focused only on Harry and Meghan's charities or any organization that they're working with. That's what that channel is for. Okay, focusing on that only. On here where I'm mentioning this, I'm mentioning other things, yeah, like for instance, if I were to post this on my community board on my other channel, let's open it up, because this is this channel, okay, that I'm talking in. There's the community board. See, I have that access, that option to posting on community board. Come on, hurry up, it's almost an hour. All right, to post on community board, this is an option. Okay, when you have certain amount of members. However, on my other channel, let me go into it. I'm opening another thing. Okay, I have 150 people, so people are subscribing. All right, so there's this here. I don't have that option. Okay, it was supposed to be down here. When I click on it, I have community board, but I only have right now 150. Okay, 150 subscribers. Okay, so this channel just received 500 views, so YouTube is letting me know, so you guys are watching the videos. All right, so there's a copyright somewhere here. Let's see here, April 4th. I just realized that. Which one? Oh, I deleted the video, so it's fine. Okay, so this channel is gonna focus only on charities. So this video is not even public. That's what was the channel was supposed to be about, but I changed it. All right, so 4 videos, all right, about the charities so far. This is like a little intro, and I use some part of that intro into every other videos that's gonna be happening. All right, so you guys are watching the videos surely, slowly but surely, so you need to subscribe. All right, so if I were to be posting this on a community board, it would have been on this channel where I would have had that option. So I do not have that option because I don't have enough subscribers. So you know, you could understand, I don't have a lot of subscribers to have a community board, so YouTube don't give it to me. So I need to create the community. Okay, that's the followers, and then I will have that option. When I have things like this, I don't have time to create videos or stuff like that, I quickly put it out. Okay, take screenshot and put it out for you. So on that channel, I do not have this. So if I were to post this, which has to do with charities, okay, it would have been in that channel. So I don't have that. When I finish, I'll be posting it on this channel, okay, on the community on this channel. All right, so let's continue and read some of the comments, and the link will be in the description and also when I post it on the community board. Looks a bit sus to me. All right, I read some of the comment in there. I'll go into it. Awesome. When is the next fundraising? There's the laugh. Yet you don't mention the negative 44 articles written by your colleagues at the Daily Express within 12 hours on Meghan and Harry. You are hate for hire while the Sussex squad keep giving. Stay quiet. All right, there's this. The squad created that. With the GIF, I beg your pardon, controversial. All we do is support and fight for their causes. Thank you. I'm telling you, the UK, like I said, that's where evil originated, because they cannot do anything to help society. They can only do things to help themselves. So let's look at this. Looks a bit sus to me. All right, there's 14 comment. Okay, what normal people donating to worthy causes? I donate directly to multiple causes, including Harry and Meghan's charities. Please tell me what is suspicious about that. Receipt available. This one from earlier today. All right, so people's donating. Okay, check us out. We'll be raising money for another charity starting May 4th. And by the way, for Archie's birthday, this channel, okay, since PYT is demonetized, so it will be this channel will be donating to whatever that charity is. Not a lot, because I'm not rich, but that will be for some of us who don't have that much means, but you have enough time to watch my videos, and some of you who, you know, chip in and things like that. All right, so it will be on behalf of this channel for some of you who support me whichever way you can by watching the videos or whatever, okay, who donate, which I always thank you at the end of all of my videos. All right, so this channel will be donating and I'll share the receipt with you. All right, check us out. We'll be raising money for another charity starting May 4th. It's Sus short for Sussex Squad. Got it? You really admire us, we know. Anthony has probably never helped a charity in his life. In what way? We're helping while you're not. That's sus. Okay, Sussex Squad or well-off group. From a fighter to humility. Heal Sussex Squad to the world. Why Anthony explains. Service is universal. Alright, there's all of that. Alright, let's move on. You see what's there? I need to move on. It's exactly an hour now, so I don't want to create another video. Oh my god, I probably will, because I see the other ones that I have left. Alright, well done Sussex Squad for helping to support children orphanage by aid in Southern Africa. Excellent job, guys. LOL. Alright, so that's from the Telegraph. The same thing again. The link will be in the description, and the squad are retweeting screenshot. Prince Harry thanks controversial Sussex Squad for boost to his Centre Bally charity. Army of social media followers have previously been in spotlight after some members indulged in online abuse of Duke's critic. Right, Prince Harry on a trip to Lesotho in 2006 when he founded his charity Centre Bally. Credit Getty. Alright, when did this thank you happen? Centre Bally annual report. Oh, I didn't see that annual report. Okay, I need to get a hand of that, because when I do Centre Bally, that's one of the charities, okay, for that other channel. Okay, how about the contribution from Harry? I didn't see any mention of it, or will be for 2023. Yes, okay. Damn, I need that. Okay, all I need to do is search for it. Okay, 100%. And for the Telegraph, the vast majority of the Sussex Squad do not engage in online abuse of the Duke's critic. We call out racism and hate directed at the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and their family. Okay, we back our comments up with evidence and data. We shine a light on press hypocrisy. That's exactly that. Yep. Okay, what's good for the goose and all that. Alright, let's see here. After this, that's it. Okay, which fan or supporters base will contribute this amount to support charity? I have a budget line for Sussex event. Service is universal. Okay, nothing controversial. All thank Harry and Meghan. Come for them, the squad comes for you. Well done, us. we are not a broke, we are givers, not takers. Sussex Squad, simply the best. All right, let's move on. Next tweet. Okay, it's 3:30, 3:23. Next one, laughing my ass off. Well done, Sussex Squad. We have been shaking and we raise money doing it. There's that. I like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna use that image. Oh, there's Nacho in the back. I know that's him. That's Harry's other brother. All right, Prince Harry thanks controversial Sussex Squad for boost to his Centre Bally charity. Army of social media followers have previously been in spotlight after some members indulged in online abuse of Duke's critic. All right, so there's that. Okay, a spokesperson for Centre Bally told the Telegraph, quote, Centre Bally received donation through an online fundraising platform under a banner of Sussex Squad in 2022, which highlighted Centre Bally's work in Lesotho and Botswana. Quote, Centre Bally operated in the same way we will work with any members of the public wanting to raise funds for our work each year. We acknowledge a range of individuals, partners, groups, and organizations who have supported our work in a given financial year, and this year was no different. You know what, that gave me an idea. At some point I'm gonna run out of charities to talk about on my other channel, if depending how fast I review those charities. Okay, I let you know you're not gonna have videos every day, but you will have videos about charities. So when I run out of the list of charities from that I already have, I'm gonna look under Centre Bally who's helping them as well. Maybe help put a spotlight on those charities as well, because they're still supporting Harry and Meghan's cause. All right, what is it? The Centre Bally. There's that. Unapologetically keeping it real. There's that. I love it. No autographs, please. That's the squad. Next tweet. Oh my goodness, the squad with their GIF. All right. Meghan, she specifically said to me, quote, I don't want to tell you what to do. The reason why I've chosen you is because I love your baking and your work and your point of view and your ethos, end quote. And I was like, quote, oh my God, that is so cool. The best job brief ever, end quote. Wow. Okay, is that the person who baked the cake for Meghan? Okay, please reflect that the commission was specifically validating, because typically with wedding cakes, okay, that was the wedding cakes. Okay, the couple is seeking to realize something they dreamed up. In this instance, however, Meghan, she specifically said to me, quote, I don't want to tell you what to do. The reason why I've chosen you is because I love your baking and your work and your point of view and your ethos, end quote. And I was like, quote, oh my God, that is so cool. The best job brief ever, end quote. So Carl creates 6 options for the couple, and they did the tasting, and they picked the lemon elderflower, which was my first choice as well, featuring Amalfi lemons and elderflower syrup from the late Queen's Sandringham estate. The multiple tier extravaganza was decorated with Swiss meringue, buttercream, and 150 fresh flowers, making them in the Buckingham Palace kitchen, a process that took 5 days. Wow. And then serving it up in Windsor Castle. It was awesome, says Patak. How you pronounce her name? Tact? Okay, I love it. Immortalized in the book as lemon and elderflowers wedding cake, the recipe comes with the warning, not for the beginners. Harry and Meghan turned to Tact once again to make Princess Elizabeth's first birthday cake last summer while they were visiting the UK for the late Queen's Platinum Jubilee. While she... This just popped up in my mind here. Okay? It's like those people plan everything. When I mean people, I'm talking not Harry and Meghan. I'm talking about the palace. They plan everything out. There's like a schedule. Okay? They know the Jubilee was coming out, and you know what? That's gonna sound too it's like, you know what? Let's leave that alone. All right? It's like the death, you know, the timing of everything, her death and this, the coronation, all of that. That's what it was gonna sum up with, something I can't really back up. Okay, while she notes that it's funny being sort of associated with one half of the family, Tack isn't one to take this side. King Charles has always been a huge advocate of organic farming, she says. I've always been so impressed by his work that he does for the Soil Association. So I love him in that sense. You know what I like about this, that screenshot? What the lady was saying about Megan. There's Megan. All right. She picked someone, a professional of whatever her respective field, which is baking, and said, look, I love your thing and I've tasted your stuff before. Now I'm completely paraphrasing. Okay, you've done some good work before. I don't want to tell you what to do, but here's the commission for my wedding. Show me what you have and then I'll pick. And then there it is. All right, let's see. That's like the easiest way of hiring somebody. All right, my kind of a chick. Her wanting others to shine doing what they do best completely falls in the line with who she's been. And a complete side note, I've been meaning to look up an elderflower lemon cake recipe since I first heard what their cake was. The combo sounds so damn good. And also what she says here about Charles, it's also another evidence where on one of my video I was like, and there's Charles, there's that little inch of good in him, but it seems like the evil keeps on pulling him back and that little inch of positivity of Charles, it's what Harry sees in Charles, but the evil already taking major part of his soul and his body and all of that, he can't get out of it. So yes, Charles have done some really good things, but the evilness, the stupidity, the people he hang out around with and the consort and all of that overshadow all of that. And it's hard for him to really do the positive thing. And this is what I think Harry is holding hope on. But Charles is too old to actually see the light. I think it's too late. But William is all gone. Forget William. William is gone. I don't think I made myself clear on what I was saying in my original recording. I was making reference to this part here. King Charles has always been a huge advocate of organic farming, she says. I've always been so impressed by his work that he does for the Soil Association. So I love him in that sense. So what I was making reference here is this part. There are some stuff and architecture and other things that Charles tried to do, but because they made, we're going back now to when the Queen father passed. Okay, when this is my perception. I've always said that because I believe in it, but I have no proof this is what they done. But it seems like after the Queen father passed, they put some sort of fear. The courtiers or whoever was training Charles to be the next king or whatever, they were putting fear into him, where every time he tried to express his own inner being or things that he's passionate about, they always put him down or squash it. So they create a fear in him. So there are some good things Charles have done, but for some reason, the amount of things that he's done that is so negative overshadow the things that he's done that is good. And this is where I was making reference, and where there's a small little amount of light in Charles. And I think this is what Harry sees. Okay, I don't know, never spoke to Harry, but I'm just saying. Okay, this is what Harry sees, and I guess keeping hope alive. But like I said in my original recording, Charles is too old to redeem himself. By the time he redeem himself, it's already late. Okay, he's what, 70 something. Who knows how long he's gonna live till. Okay, but the negativity that surround him, people he keeps around him, and things that he has done to Diana, all of this overshadow the minuscule of positivity that he's done, where he cannot redeem himself anymore. So yeah, and like I said about William, there's nothing to say because he's gone. They already morph him into what the institution want out of him. All right, so I hope I make sense now. I was going back to the screenshot of what the baker had said about Charles. Okay, for a foodie to be this cool and hands off with her wedding cake, especially knowing how it will be broadcasted on a global stage, and the historical significance, one couldn't help but wonder if certain tights or dresses are made of unicorn hair. perhaps no tear will be shredded. Right, this is one of the things I'm most excited to try when I visit London in a couple of weeks. Going to celebrate Archie's birthday with a slice. Megan's response tells me she's a true patron of the arts. That's it. Yeah, you hire some. It's almost like, this is why I hated being an architect. There's this client, I think I mentioned it in one of my videos on Pure by TE before. This client who hired the firm that I was working for to, I think she wanted to add, she had a one family and she wanted to convert it into a two family. Okay, so there are zones and local laws you have to follow. There's height of a building you need to follow. So she wanted to turn the attic like into a another apartment kind of thing. So we worked tirelessly, and it was my project to work with, and obviously I need to go under the architect to show certain things that could be done, look in the books, what's possible, and all of that, right? So I worked tirelessly with that client, and then at the end, and she made us go through hell to get to the point of something okay. And at the end, she didn't want to pay. And she was like, it was her who designing the thing. I was like, what? And from there, I never had any sense of really being an architect anymore. I didn't want to deal with people like that. And I felt like if I ever wanted, and I was starting to lead toward that direction of, I don't need to be an architect to, it would be nice to have that license. Don't get me wrong. Whoever's working to be an architect, please do that. Don't take me as a prime example to not to do it. It's always good to do it. It's always good to fall back on, because if I need something to be signed, I'm going to have to pay an architect to do it. Okay? So if I had my license, I will not need someone to sign it. Okay? So if you're going to study architect, please do it. All right? There's a lot of negativity if you don't become licensed. But in my sense, because I always think lighter, there's lighter things of things. And I said, you know what? I could always renovate. And I started doing that. I did enjoy it, where I buy properties, renovate, either I rent or sell it and all of that. Okay. I was into more, instead of creating, because in my head, to become an architect, this is the idea that I was going with for going to school and do all of that, thinking I'm gonna build brand new house. Okay, but in reality, very rarely an architect get a commission to build a brand new house. Very rarely. Okay, it's usually the ones that already established architect, well-known established, usually get those type of commission. But in my head, I'm thinking, this is what I'm going to do, But when reality popped in and all of that, and I see I have to deal with so many crazy clients and all of that, child, I was like, you know what? I'd rather go and to do my own thing, buy properties, renovate, sell, and then there's always downfall to everything. And I deal with people where I thought I hire someone to do the work and show up unexpectedly, and I'm talking on the phone and the person is lying to me when I'm on the site, telling me, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And then I was like, okay, you're telling me all of this, how come I'm not seeing it? Because I'm at the site. I like to do this type of thing. And then I fired the person, and then you have to give me my money back, because when I take a loan for something, okay, the bank expected me to return the money. They don't care all the little problem that I'm going with. So you must give me back my money. I went all out and then do what I have to do. So yeah, to get back to this, the whole reason for my little rant here is that Megan hires someone who's a professional at that and say, I'm commissioning you to do this. Show me what you got. All right, this kind of thing. So she respected that baker's craft, and she delivered. All right, let's see here. This one is going to, okay, whatever is there, that's it. This is one of the things I'm most excited. Okay, I read that already. Megan's response tell me she's true patron of the art. She respect the artist. I'm not a fangirl, but she's kind of very cool. Okay, I hope this woman does get dragged by the royal fanatics and the gossip British press for saying something positive about Meghan. Okay, and now I need a slice and this with my morning coffee. All right, let's see here. There's one coming. Does not get. She corrected, does not get. That's what in my head I assume she said does not get, but I didn't think to correct it. But anyway, next tweet. Okay, I'm gonna turn this video into 2. I don't have that much left, but let me finish recording. Okay, y'all, apparently Meghan's no longer paying us. Now we're being funded by Just Soros. Okay, have you heard the latest? Okay, what's the latest now? Okay, hot news, ladies from California. Harry and Meghan are done. He never left the UK, and the main reason Meghan is not coming is because she received a very large amount of money. Instead of waiting, she decided to move on. Now with her plans, presidency, wait for after coronation. I'm getting my... What the hell? Are these people for real to just print anything? Oh my god. I will be eagerly checking my mailbox. I need my money too. Okay, who's Just Soros? Alright, who's that? Okay, I was too ashamed to ask, but yeah, who is he? I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I could look it up. Money is coming in just in time for next month. I'll be getting a huge gift and giving a massive donation to my nephew Archie's birthday. I think I may purchase an island in the tropic for him. He's outgrown the penthouse that I converted to a massive playroom. Okay, maybe they forgot Meghan has friends before she entered the royal family, and she gained more after she entered. We don't like Meghan just because some of us hate the royal family. I used to like the family when Meghan joined because I have been a fan of Meghan since soon. Okay, we have arrived, y'all. Big league. Okay, who's that? Are they rich? I'll finally get paid. Need a vacation. Okay, we need to know. Just, was it Scores? Okay, I thought I saw Salvos. Okay, so Scores, and thank him personally. Our donors has to acknowledge. All right, let's move on. Next tweet. Okay, so this one I bookmarked mine, but it has to do with that. I'm just gonna focus on my comment and the video. All right, I'm LOLing because it seems like they gave her one job to do when she came to the US, and one job only. That's the laugh. That's to say something negative about the Sussexes. What did she do? She went straight in the middle. So no invite for her. That's the laugh. I want to say poor Fergie, but it's probably for the best. Alright, so there's this here. I'm responding to this tweet. Fergie is very problematic, but I'll give her one thing. From all I've heard about her, she never got jealous of Diana or was intimidated by her popularity to the point of colluding with the tabloid to harm her. Alright, 26 years after Princess Diana's final departure, the British press is still vicious and abusive. Let's see here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And it will be, what do you call this? A screenshot.
Yes.
Really? They let you keep the tiara. Well, the Duchess says that things were different for Princess Diana. Why do you think things were different for her?
I think that she was just very good at what she did. She was the perfect princess. She is the perfect princess. I think that she just glides, really, and she's very, very tall and very beautiful, and she's been through a huge amount of discovery in her own self and a huge amount of problems with her own life. But I always think she just seems to get it right, you know.
But she went through her struggles, and the
Big time.
yes,
Big time.
and the tabloids who are vicious. They're bad here, but they're vicious over there.
Absolutely.
Have tried to kill her, literally.
Yeah, they have. And I think that that's what's so exciting about two best friends like Diana and I, is that we can grow together and transform together.
Did you know?
We support each other.
Didn't mean to interrupt you, but did you know how miserable she was?
No, she was very good at not showing it. And
people very sick, people, marriage is the problem, all that, and I come home and it would be very difficult to know how to comfort myself, having been comforted lots of other people. So It would be a regular pattern to jump into the fridge. It was a symptom of what was going on in my marriage. I was crying out for help, but giving the wrong signals. And people were using my bulimia as a coat on a hanger. They decided that was the problem. Diana was unstable.
And so you subjected yourself to this phase of binging and vomiting?
You could say the word subjected, but it was my escape mechanism, and it worked for me at that time.
Then when I was there and living there, I sort of got to know more and more the pain she was in. Yeah, it is very cruel and very painful when you are going to try and find the feelings within to be in such a public stage.
Okay, I know a lot of people who don't understand, because I know we live in a country, you know, we're capitalists who believe that if you just had the money, everything was all right. But most people don't understand, if you have all that stuff, why don't you just behave yourself, do what you're told, keep the 30-watt bulbs, you know what I'm saying, and just play the game and go along with the program.
Wow. What is it? Oprah had it spot on. 1996. Play along. Wow. And this is something similar Harry have said. I don't think Harry was making reference to the Oprah interview, but Harry have said something in the docuseries, you know, to play along or something like that. Or was it Harry? Or was it one of the person who worked for them to play along, and that got Harry really pissed or something, and he was like, this is one of the biggest mistake he said to Harry or something like that in the docuseries. Go watch it. I don't remember which episode or which section, but let's finish.
You could do that. You could do that, and if that's what suits you, that's what suits you. But I'm afraid for Diana and I, we learn. We're like rivers. We want to learn more. We want to go around the next corner. We're hungry for life. We're very curious. Well, I speak for myself here, not for her, because she's not here.
To do this, to have this life, means you ultimately lose yourself, whatever yourself is. Yeah. That you can play the game, and it is the biggest game there is it not?
Yes.
That's basically what it is.
You got out there.
You have to play by the rules.
Play by the rules. I must.
Wow. This is very telling. I didn't even listen to it when I wrote my thing. Okay. And this is, I think this is why whenever Harry's doing something and Harry invite her. But because she talked positively about the people that the institution hate, so they put her on a leash. They won't invite her. So I think my comment pretty much reflect to that. I didn't even listen to it when I bookmark it. Okay, I'm LOL. Okay, I'm laughing out loud because it seems like they gave her one job to do when she came to the US, one job only. That's when during the 90-second why kind of thing, and I think she went to The View and they interview her and all of that. This is what I was making reference to, not that video. Okay, that there's a laugh. That's to say something negative about the Sussexes. What did she do? She went straight in the middle. So no invite for her. I want to say poor Fergie, but it's probably for the best. That's the thing. Well, we gotta give Fergie. I mean, if I look more into Fergie, I probably will understand her point of view. But she, like she said in this video, she likes to learn. She wants to, you know, move forward. And like, what did she say? Something. Her and Princess Diana are like rivers, wants to flow. And in other words, she learned, she know how the institution operate, and this is why they keep it, they give it, I guess, living with Andrew, because she knows a lot of things, and she's playing the game with them, and at the same time, they know she's atomic bomb as well. Let me leave that alone. All right, so I'm done with the Royals, somewhat, but here, there's two things regarding Byline, and the links, I think is one of them, this one. The article, the link will be in the description. I don't know. The other one I think is a video. All right. So this one, I'm going to put it on the community board once I finish recording. All right. Update. 4 months after The Sun published Clarksonville misogynistic attack on Meghan, the useless press watchdog IPSO News which received 25,000. Wow. 2,500. Okay, more complaints. 25,100, which received 25,100 complaints, is still dithering about what to do. As I wrote here, expect nothing. Yeah, it's just lip service. Give them something to move forward. And this is why every time Harry has an issue with the tabloid, he doesn't bother with them anymore. Harry has a better chance of being heard and listened to by the court. He doesn't go to them anymore, and things will be done. Something will be done about whatever he's complaining about. All right, so there's this here. The Sun, Clarkson, Meghan, and IPSO prepare for another shame episode. The public is being strung along again, no matter how outraged you were by the vicious word used against the Duchess of Sussex. Nothing will change. You see what happened here? They hope people forget. All right, they don't talk about it anymore. It was a bad press. It was all of that, and they saw how the outrage around the world went. Okay, let me pretend we're gonna do something about it. Okay, put it out there, so people's waiting and waiting and waiting. As they wait, they forget other headlines popping up, and then they sneak out of there. They don't do anything. So it's people who's paying attention who need to, like Brian Cathcart. All right, independent bodies are nearly always stymied. What are the qualifications for independence in a divided society like Britain? Okay, a starting point might be not having a former Tory minister as chair of a press regulator, that Lord Fox, who had to cancel a private dinner with Murdoch because of the outrage of the Sun's column. I almost said clown. The same Rupert Murdoch, who's paying $787.5 million for Fox TV lies. It's just that the qualification is that they all are buddies. They know the rules of the game. You watch my back and I'll watch yours. That's the rule of the game for them. You watch mine, I'll watch yours. That's it. And then you get the position. Okay, what Clarkson wrote was shameful and disturbing. Made a complaint to IPSO News, but yet to hear anything further looked like they don't have problem with misogynistic attack on women. Okay, said, but not surprised. Okay, not surprised. The IPSO guy is related to Camilla. Ah, he will put his blindfold on. Yeah, I mean, like I said, they have people in every post. It's like a base. Okay, how do you call this in baseball? They have people in every base. Next tweet. All right, I'm gonna cut this video into two, so I'm an hour and 30 minutes, so it's too long. So this is the last tweet, and I saw it and I thought I'd share it, and it made me thought of a comment that I saw, and I think I made a reference with it on my at the beginning of this video, which is probably in part 1 of this video, where they were telling me I don't understand the system of the UK. Okay, so go to video 1. It's slightly at the beginning of the video. Okay, after the intro I started talking, and I mentioned something. I don't remember the exact quote of the comment, but I made reference to a comment that I saw, that I don't understand the system of the UK, how it works. You don't need to understand. Just see their behavior, their action. Once you know, okay, there's parliament, there's laws people need to follow, basic law of principles. Okay, respect and understanding. If none of this is happening, okay, you know those people are not following any rule of law. All right, so let's listen. Okay, at White Bright. Who is White Bright? Okay, so that's this guy who's talking here. He looks like him. Okay, Yorkshireman, author of Fortress London and Bullington Club Britain. Okay, he had 57.6 thousand followers. Okay, wow, he must be 33 others I follow. Who must be these people? Byline, of course, must be one, or it would have said. All right, let's follow him. Maybe some good stuff might come out of him. If you start saying nonsense, I'll just unfollow. That's all. All right, let's finish with. Okay, at White Blast, the UK media establishment for its tie to plutocrats and oligarchs. Read more in his book, Bullington Club Britain. All right, so subscribe, byline time. All right, let's see here. It's 41 seconds.
You've essentially got, the biggest press outlets in the country, and more importantly, those that are revered by the broadcasters, they are owned by a few oligarchs. So you've even got the plutocracy in the media itself. You know, you've got these people who have a vested interest in lower tax rates, in demonising welfare claimants and asylum seekers. You've got them basically running the media and having a monopoly over the biggest publications in this country. And again, that is corrosive to democracy, and it has allowed the plutocrats in power to get away with so much. You've essentially got the biggest press outlets in the country, and more importantly, those.
While it was talking, because I know YouTube will, if I just let the image show, YouTube will block me. But looks like they're removing it. Whoever wrote the comment, remove it, because I don't even see my thing. Okay, there's some likes. I think it was under this. The person was saying, I don't understand the system of the UK. Yeah, they remove it. Okay. Or she love. Okay, I don't even see my comment. Yep, she deleted. I came with facts. I think that was, let me see something. Okay, now I'm curious to see. Usually maybe it's under a different video that I thought. Yeah, it can't be that far away, that long ago. Alright, the person probably deleted the thing. If I come across it, I'll put a screenshot of it, but the comment is gone. So did you listen to this while I was searching? Let's play it one more time. I'll put a screenshot and then
you've essentially got the biggest press outlets in the country, and more importantly, those that are revered by the broadcasters, they are owned by a few oligarchs. So you've even got the plutocracy in the media itself. You know, you've got these people who have a vested interest in lower tax rates, in demonising welfare claimants and asylum seekers. You've got them basically running the media and having a monopoly over the biggest publications in this country. And again, that is corrosive to democracy, and it has allowed the plutocrats in power to get away with so much.
All right. So this is the reason I share this video. It's pretty much the comment that I put on the person. I didn't even see this video when I wrote my comment, but based on other things that I've seen and I've shared with you, and I was able to, the person deleted the comment. So it's not even worth talking about it anymore, because I was going to read the whole thing and read my comment. All right. So that's that. That's from Byline. All right, so I started typing a prayer. So this is what I type: prayer for sight and protection. All right, because people need to see. Too many things is happening in front of us. We're not seeing it, and then we're making one decision, and we all tend to fall on the vision of the enemy, of Satan. Okay, Satan wants you to see the negative thing. You automatically fall for it. So you need the true God, the universe, to help you see through the negativity so you could make proper decision. All right. Okay, open my eyes wide open and remove any distraction, Lord, so I can pay full attention on the road. Protect me also from crimes. Frustrate any plot against me. Cover me under your wings and hide me from the praying eyes of criminals. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Okay, let's pick this. Dear Father, you are like a wing that shelter my children, strong with protection, soft with grace. You are like a shield that encircles them each day. They run free, and you are with them as they adventure. You are like a crown placed upon their heads, a symbol of sonship, of belonging, and of their adoption into your family. Lord, I place them into your great care and declare that they are yours. Amen. All right, let's look for another one, because I've read this prayer before. But I tend to read almost every prayers that I tend to search for. They're all almost the same. Let's pray for strength. Let's do this one, a simple one. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Okay, so that's good. Very simple. Let's leave it as that. Psalm 46:1. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.
You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.